What's up, guys? Potbelly Pigs for Life here, and today we're here with our first update video for Augustus Zoo here in Planet Zoo. Man, it's been a while since we've been here, and it is great to be back. Oh gosh, the lag. Now, alright, we're good. Alright, we're in the clear. So, as you guys know, recently we got the Grassland Pack in Planet Zoo, and with it came 3 new African animals, those being the blue wildebeest, the caracal, and the striped hyena. And so, all 3 of those will make great additions here in Augustus Zoo. So, here's the plan. So, we're going to put the blue wildebeest in here with the elephants, warthogs, springbok, and ostriches. And then, I don't really have a plan for the other 2. So, I should probably think of one. I do have a little bit of an idea for the striped hyenas. So, they're going to go here in the desert section. However, there's barely any room in here for them. So what I might have to do is I might have to extend into the lake, since it's a bunch of like open unused space. So I might have to curve the boat tour around. And yeah, what else? And then, oh gosh, I have no idea where I want to put the caracals. So I was thinking maybe right here would be a good spot. You know, let's try it. So, first and foremost, we need to move this habitat gate. I'm thinking, let's move it here. There. So, it's still attached to the painted dog exhibit. The only thing is, we're going to have to add a little bridge, aren't we? Yeah, so, if we go into blueprints, and there's this specific blueprint in here that came with the aquatic pack, which has been like has it been 2 years ago since we got the aquatic pack? Man, this game is old, but it's still a great game, I'll tell you that. In fact, funny story, I may or may not have convinced my coworker to get Planet Zoo. Hey, you know, we were just talking after a long shift, and I told her that I play Planet Zoo, and she was telling me that she really wants to get Planet Zoo. So yeah, we gotta make this look good too. So we're gonna keep the, nope. So we're gonna keep the, barrier. This little, like, wooden barrier to make it like more realistic. I know it's not the prettiest, and I totally understand that. I don't I'm not the best builder in Planet Zoo, but I'm also not half bad. So yeah, as you guys can tell with Samurai Sanctuary, I can make pretty good like rock work, like building on from the in-game blueprints. So yeah, yeah, a lot of, like, basically most of my zoos just use the blueprints. So, so let's try this. Let's pause it for the time being. And then later on, I'll, like, sort of AFK, I guess. A lot like what I did in Jurassic World Evolution 2, to, like, get money for the campaign. Perfect. Let's make sure this is climb-proof. So let's just check. Is this enough room for the caracals? I really hope this is. If not, then I'm gonna be upset. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be too upset. I mean, it is what it is, but hey, it would be really nice if it was enough room for the caracals. Oh, yeah, this is plenty of room for the caracals. Heck, I could probably even put the striped hyenas here. But yeah, no. But with that being said and done, what I can probably do, the big thing that I need to figure out is this. So if you see here, striped hyenas, they need quite a lot of space for such a small animal. And then who knows what it is for how many juveniles they have. Thankfully, their social requirement is so small, but I might have to take a piece out of both the Gemsbok and the Scimitar Oryx habitat. I may have a little area, like a little bit of path going through here, just so that way guests can like actually get a view. Perfect. And that hopefully should still be enough room for the hyenas. Or at least that's the hope. Again, if it isn't, I'm going to cry. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to actually cry. I'm just going to be a little bit upset. And by a little, I mean very upset, because I don't know. Why am I like this? Oh, it's just barely too much room. So, you know what I might need to do is I might need to, make the oasis a tiny bit smaller, actually. Okay, so you know what? How about this? Plan B is we will have to, extend the boat ride a tiny bit. Or, like, we'll have to adjust it and then also adjust the lake. So, great. So, yeah, so that's that done. Oh, the big thing that is gonna cause my computer so much pain and agony is, doing this. I'm gonna have to extend this area, so it's gonna so the desert section is going to encompass this area right here, and that will hopefully be enough room for the striped hyenas. And that means we can also keep this little like area, so it's just like a little strip of land, or like a little strip of path where guests can like walk down and see the things, the striped hyenas. I think this we could probably just keep as regular like chain link fence, especially since these guys like actually like lived with each other at a point in time. Also, oh yeah, they're also totally fine with foliage. Why can't I think of words? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm recording this at 8 at night on a Tuesday. What can I say? It's about views. It's all about the views, but you know what else it's about? It's about drive. I'm kidding. Alright, so yeah, enough messing around. Guess I better get to work. Though, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow because I have work tomorrow and I'm gonna be out at work late. Maybe 2 days from now. How about that? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll go back to this in 2 days. Alright guys, so while we're working on the new exhibits, I'm just going to really quickly share some facts about each animal that we will be adding to the zoo. So starting with the blue wildebeests. So blue wildebeests are most famous for their long 1,000-mile migrations that they embark on each year. More than 1 million wildebeests take part in this circular migration following seasonal rains across the Serengeti Plains.
These annual migrations actually have surprising benefits for the surrounding ecosystems. For example, their grazing and trampling of grass allows new grasses to grow, while their waste helps fertilize the soil. Alright, now on to striped hyenas. So, when most people associate hyenas with scavenging, they most likely associate the spotted hyena. While it is true that the spotted hyenas do scavenge from time to time, they mostly hunt live prey. Instead, it's the striped hyena that scavenges most of the time. So, while both hyenas are relatively the same size and have the same bite force, the big difference between them is their social behavior. So, spotted hyenas live in large clans ranging from only 8 individuals to up to 80 individuals. Man, that's a lot. And so this allows them to hunt larger prey such as zebras and the aforementioned wildebeest. Meanwhile, striped hyenas are mostly solitary creatures, though sometimes they do live in pairs during breeding season, and they also aren't the best at hunting large prey, though it is probably possible that they would hunt smaller prey, such as rabbits and other smaller birds and mammals. Alright, now moving on to caracals. So the main diet of caracals include many smaller species of birds, including the guinea fowl. And so they often use tall grass to sneak up on unsuspecting prey, because they are pretty small cats. The caracals, I mean, not the guinea fowl. Caracals aren't like your average lion or even cheetah sized cat. They're actually pretty small. And so because of that, they can use the tall grass to their advantage. But if by any chance their prey manages to spot them and they start to fly away, then the caracal has a pretty interesting backup plan. So caracals have the ability to jump up to 10 feet in the air, and they use this ability to catch guinea fowl and other small birds while in mid-flight. While birds are in mid-flight. Obviously, caracals can't fly, but they can jump up to 10 feet to catch birds mid-air. So, that's pretty interesting. I remember I first heard that on an episode of Wildcrats. Man, that show was the stuff of awesomeness. And then speaking of caracals, later in the video, you can see that I end up switching the striped hyenas and the caracals, not only because the caracals have way more room, but also they like lots of sand in comparison to the striped hyenas that like more grass in their exhibit. That's pretty much it for me. And so I will see you guys at the end of the time lapse.
Alrighty guys, so this is what we got done in this episode. So when you first walk into the zoo, if you look to your right, you will see our striped hyena enclosure. So originally this was supposed to be for the caracals, but I decided to switch them because the caracals like way more sand as opposed to the striped hyenas. Oh man. These things are really cool. Oh yeah, don't mind this. One of our springbok died, so it was our male. But yeah, I bought another male with decent genetics. Alright. The game has not broken yet. Let's get some cool cinematics. Aw, this is one really fascinating creature. Man, it kind of looks like an old man. I don't know. My grandparents have a German Shepherd, and he's like 10 years old, so he's an old man. Kind of looks like my grandparents' German Shepherd. Alright. So then, moving on. Not too much in the main Africa section has changed. So you walk through here, and right over here, in this enclosure, wherever it may be, we have got, let's see if we can find them. Lots of elephants. Right here, we have got one of many blue wildebeest. These guys look so pretty. And they're walking through the grass this time, so that's great. Oh man, look at them. And look at all the other animals just running around. Man, honestly, this makes me really want to go to Africa now. Not gonna lie. Oh, look at it in the grass. It just looks so amazing. So yeah, so these guys, I did not have to change the habitat one bit, because if we look here, lots of foliage. Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of this though. What else? Oh gosh, lots of notifications. Hang on. Terrain was fine, and enrichment. It's decent. But you know, it's fine. And then the big changes were with the desert section. So right over here, so we added in the caracals. Right over here. Oh, look at these things. Actually kind of pretty. Man, such a really cool cat. Man, I could sit here all day and just watch these. And then I didn't get this on camera, but I also made a pretty decent change to the guest section. So I moved the amenities and the toilets, because right here I decided to put in a walkthrough exhibit for the Egyptian fruit bats. So I didn't get them in yet, and because this is a very last minute thing, I unfortunately don't have a fact for the Egyptian fruit bats. And then I was updating another one of my zoos, and I decided to like sort of make this walkthrough exhibit, and I just added in loads of the North African buildings around it to make it look not plain as ever. So yeah, let's add in the Egyptian fruit bats. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Alright. So. Oh, this is kind of cool. The things are, it looks like they're attached to this thing. Oh, that's kind of cool. So anyways, let's, for now, let's customize this thing. So, get nectar feeder, bet box, water dish, fruit skewer. Let's just get all of them. Perfect. And then temperature. Let's keep it at 30 for now. Wall 1. Let's just make them solid walls. Alright. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, I'd say that should do it. One thing I might do is I might, what would work best here? Oh, this might be nice. This has a good blend with the, floor. So yeah, yeah, looks great. So what else? You're good. Already the thing, the blue wildebeest are, already the blue wildebeest are, expecting offspring, so that's great. Ooh, most appealing habitat species is the gorillas. Oh, I expected it to be lions. I promise I'm not gonna make a lion joke. Alright, so, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's update video. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If so, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see some more Minecraft, Planet Zoo, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.